Day 2 Shane, Pal, Penny the Chicken, Sonic.exe, and Lucky the Rabbit track down and kill Chris. Doomslayer and modern Triple H work together for the day. Old Nick hunts for other tributes. Tyrone King camouflages himself in the bushes. Chef Monk constructs a shack. Doug Hauser stalks Kevin Nash. Curl discovers a cave. Gaster chases Mitch. Frankie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dusty Rhodes sets an explosive off, killing Duke and Reaper. Shanked Son constructs a shack. Redmond Man and G-Man hunt for other tributes. Principal Nezu hunts for other tributes. Nick chases Turbo. Coach overhears the man in the suit and All for One talking in the distance. Izuru, Jules Archibald, Rachel, and Calypso hunt for other tributes. Psycho Immortal fishes. Bill Cipher shoots an arrow into Malak's head. Rick Rude picks flowers. Agatha, Spampton, the Matron, Tito, and Vince track down and kill Lou. Zoe fishes. Tsumug receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Dr. Emmett Brown diverts Nappa's attention and runs away. Kirby receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bray chases Ultron Sigm. Flo makes a slingshot. Yander Jade falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Ellis defeats the Savior in a fight, but spares his life. Scott Hall is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Rematpat begs for Ivan to kill him. He refuses, keeping Rematpat alive. Ari the Engineer searches for water source. Horseless Headless Horseman, Hogan, and Eric Bischoff get into a fight. Horseless Headless Horseman triumphant kills them both. Manak receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Hatch receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Scott Cawthon searches for firewood. Hangry the Pig camouflages himself in the bushes. The Corps injure themselves. M picks flowers. K1B0 constructs a shack. Cat God searches for water source. Mikado discovers a cave. Olivia Man constructs a shack. Clover overhears M. Bison and the Great Mute talking in the distance. Hollywood Hogan overhears the Taxman, REPO, and Yugeyam talking in the distance. Blue Dark Man searches for firewood. Aku picks flowers. Mel, Lee Everett, and Francis unsuccessful ambush Bill, Goliath Clown, and SCP-079, who kill them instead. Mighty Eagle chases hit the target. Miku collects fruit from a tree. Mr. Puzzles chases the church guy. Administrator explores the arena. Fallen Tribute's 16 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Macho Man Randy Savage District 9. Edwin Murray District 3. TFC Medic District 6. Junko District 1. Helen Pierce District 7. Chris District 2. Duke District 12. Reaper District 12. Malak District 7. Lou District 8. Yander Jade District 3. Hogan District 1. Eric Bischoff District 9. Mal District 1. Lee Everett District 11. Francis District 8. Night 2 Flo cries himself to sleep. Rachel sees a fire, but stays hidden. Nap starts a fire. Old Nick sets an explosive off, killing Kirby. Bray tends to hit the target's wounds. Hollywood Hogan, Nick, and Mikado tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Scott Cawthon cooks his food before putting his fire out. The Corps attack Manak, but Ultron Sigm protects her, killing the Corps. Doug Hauser and Shanked Son run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Mr. Puzzles starts a fire. Izuru cooks his food before putting his fire out. SCP-079 unknowingly eats toxic berries. Tito, Gaster, and Hatch sleep in shifts. The man in the suit cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Aku attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Dr. Emmett Brown cooks his food before putting his fire out. Turbo attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Mighty Eagle is unable to start a fire, and sleeps without warmth. Rick Rude defeats Goliath Clown in a fight, but spares his life. Horseless Headless Horseman, the Savior, K1B0, Blue Dark Man, and Ivan sleep in shifts. Administrator loses sight of where she is. Pal fends Tyrone King, modern Triple H, and Cat got away from his fire. Remat Pat and Stampton run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Frankie sets up camp for the night. Yuge Yam and Scott Hall talk about the tributes still alive. Sonic.exe lets Mitch into his shelter. Kevin Nash forces Penny the Chicken to kill All for One or Vince. She refuses to kill, so Kevin Nash kills her instead. Clover receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. M. Bison begs for Chef Monk to kill him. He refuses, keeping M. Bison alive. The matron attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. The church guy destroys Doomslayer's supplies while he is asleep. Tsumug stabs Lucky the Rabbit while his back is turned. He-Man questions his sanity. Coach, Ari the Engineer, and Jules Archibald discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Psycho Immortal destroys Olivia Mann's supplies while she is asleep. Shane quietly hums. Ellis receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Agath receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Dusty Rhodes and Redmond Man hold hands. The Great Mute, Zoe, Miku, Calypso, and Bill sleep in shifts. Bill Cipher and Hangry the Pig huddle for warmth. Principal Nezu, the Taxman, REPO, and Curl sleep in shifts.